So here's our express water reverse osmosis system. We've been using this for 3 years now, and I want to give you kind of an overview of the install as well as how it fits under the sink, how it looks up top, and the flow rate and everything. So to start, we've been using this for 3 years, like I said, and here it is for reference. Our cabinet under our sink is 24 inches, so this is how it would fit if you have that size cabinet. It is quite big. This is a 2-gallon tank, and then those are all of the filters. So if you have a 24-inch cabinet, it's going to take up almost all of your cabinet space underneath, but I promise you it is worth it. It was really, really easy to install. My husband installed it himself. He had done no plumbing experience whatsoever before that, and it took him about 2-3 hours to install it. But he said it's very easy for anyone to do, even if you've had no experience before. Everything is color-coded tubing with quick connect fittings. You don't have to have previous experience whatsoever, so you can see all of this. Like he said, this is all color-coded for you, so it's easy to do. All you really need is some pipe tape and a screw gun and a Phillips head and some bits and a drill. So it's really, you don't need much. Oh, and an adjustable wrench as well. But very basic tools to put this all together. And then it does need to be drained a couple times before you drink from it. So just make sure that you follow their step-by-step instructions or look at their video to be able to do it. But it is very manageable to do it yourself. The filters are also very easy to replace. You just want to make sure you have a bowl on hand because they are going to leak some water and you don't want that all over your cabinet. But they're very easy to replace. They only need replaced every 6 months, which really isn't bad. And here is a look at the filters. And then as you can see on the bottom of each of them, they have a list of all the different things that they filter out. So I would go ahead and figure out when you're trying to decide which one to buy, look at what's on there and what you have in your water. We have city water, so we were really focused on chlorine, and it worked extremely well. We've even had our water before this taste almost like mildew, and this takes care of everything. It tastes fantastic, so we've been really happy with it. You can also add filters later on, so if you grab some and you move or you decide to add on later, you can also add a UV light up there, or you can add different filters as well. The other important thing to note is that I can't show you it because it's way in the back, but there is a leak detection system that will close off all incoming water if it detects a leak. So that is awesome. You will have this tank that's full and there will be some water within the system, but it will stop pulling water and it will no longer keep leaking. So that's a huge perk as well. And then I'm going to take you up top to look at the faucet that it comes with, and we'll look at the flow rate. So here is the top look. So it comes with this really, really nice faucet, and it can spin as much as you want it to. It will go all the way around. I do have space to do that. So it'll go all the way around. If you have space behind your sink and you wanted to turn it around to fill a cup, or somebody at maybe a bar stool or something, if this is on an island, you can turn it 360. Here is the flow rate for you. So it's actually really relatively quick until it runs out. So it's got a fast flow rate, and then it slows down once the tank is empty. So I'm actually going to empty my tank, and then I'll show you what it looks like then. Here is a look at the flow rate once I have drained it, and it's already replenished a little bit. So it's a little bit faster right now. It will slow down a little bit more than this. It's probably hard to hear with that on, but it will slow down a little bit more than that. What we found is, I should have clarified earlier, I said down below that it is a 2-gallon tank. It's technically a 4-gallon tank on the listing, but do know that you're not going to get 4 gallons of water out of that before the tank drains. It's pressurized, so you're only going to get about 2 gallons, I would say, at most, before you're going to see a significant drop in the flow rate. And it will start to like trickle almost at that point, just barely running. That's definitely something to note if you are filling a lot for parties or for company or things like that, that you do have to do that. We like to keep a jug in the fridge that's like 2 gallons, so we have that on hand as well. But that is your look at that, and we have been really, really happy with this system. Like I said, this water is amazingly clear and tastes awesome. If you live in the city, you're trying to deal with chlorine, or you're dealing with other impurities, this is definitely a win.